Hey, what's going on everyone, it's Green Zero here and I'm back with my incredibly drawn out series, the Hall of Fame Revival. That's right, haven't forgotten about it. It is one of my background projects going on right now, of course, and I really want to finish it. I was planning 4 episodes, so we're up to number 3 now, and this is the first as well because unlike the Khufu Crunk game I did, where I made a VOD and never released it and then I remade it, this game is different because I have made a VOD of this game when it first came out in 2010, and I released it. It's on Wii Game. You may have already seen it if you've gone to Wii Game and looked at my account there. But basically, this is a remake of that VOD here. So obviously, with my experience and blah 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 blah, rendering and better quality and all that crap, it's going to be somewhat better here. And if you haven't been on my Wii Game account, well, great, you're not going to have seen this game yet. So it's amazing. It's amazing because this game made the top. It was the best replay of 2010. It got the #1 position, so you know it's going to be good. It definitely deserves its Hall of Fame. It's absolutely amazing. And we have Bonu playing as GDI and d.Dackel, who is a player we haven't seen for well over 2 years or something like that now. He is playing as GDI. It's probably one of his last games we saw him playing Kane's Wraths. And we have Eclipse observing. Yes, he was around back then. And Izukas, who I haven't seen for a long time. Pretty average player there, but he was nice to watch. We are on tournament decision, and let's get this going. Here we go. We have d.Dackel on the left-hand side of tournament decision. Whip that around so we can see the full map there. And if we scroll across, we can see the Bonu, who obviously, I mean, I haven't seen him in about 6 months either. He's definitely around, but yeah, he just, might have stopped playing. The Kane's Wrath community dying down right now. Oh, geez, what's that? A little bit glitching. That's all right. Bonu here. He's got now. Of course, I know what's going to happen in this game because I've seen it, and I've seen it a couple of times, obviously, because it's featured as the top replay and all that stuff like that. And I can remember the game, but I am going to commentate like I'm not quite sure what's going to happen because I don't want to give away anything. So basically, Dackel has one engineer down there. He went for double racks as well. Very popular at this stage of the Kane's Wrath kind of gaming here. And I'm surprised Dackel went for that middle structure. He knows, he should know he can't get that from Bonu. And he's actually, Bonu trying to dance in and out of the structure, but Dackel's going to go around. So the idea with building 2 barracks is that they can get the spikes really fast, but they delay their first ref a little bit. But I mean, both of them went for the exact same build. Personally, I prefer 1 racks because I like to get my ref up sooner. And look at that. He managed to garrison and glitch around there. That's obviously just a little bit of a bug, but Dackel's probably not going to be too happy. He really got to that structure first and should have killed those scouts there. But Bonu got a lucky break there. We have Bonu trying to destroy that structure, and he fires first on this scouting squad up here. So Bonu coming out a little bit ahead on the scouting. He's going to kill that squad there. Dackel has no backups here. No, he's just got this squad here. Bonu trying to take that structure out so Dackel can't use it. And Dackel is moving again, moving his scouts. Neither side has any vision. Bonu placing his war factory quite far forward, and it's because it's a pitbull, and Dackel's got a pitbull as well. So they were both suspicious of perhaps orca rushes or something like that, but with Dackel seeing the pitbull, that's really all he needs. He goes, alright, I can see a pitbull, it's not a bloodhound because it doesn't have a veterancy, which means the Bonu built a war factory, which means there's not really going to be a airfield coming, or it's incredibly unlikely that there is. There are builds where you can go war factory, airfield. I have a couple of builds where I like to go airfield first, then war factory and sell the conyard. Kind of an all-in. You can rebuild your conyard if you have the time or your rush doesn't work too well. But yeah, you've got airfield and war factory tech. And looks like Dackel is going to pack his construction yard up. He has power, he's got his power, he's got his 2 ref up, he's got his 4th harvester up. Bonu just continuing to be active with his pitbull there, scouting around. And these scouts facing off down here. Bonu, what is he doing? He's going for another structure here. He has 4 harvesters as well. 5th harvester just comes out of the war factory. And the same is going to happen here for Dackel. His 5th harvester coming out a little bit behind Dackel. Not sure what the reasoning there is. That maybe it was just a little bit slow. But this pitbull here, Bonu is going to lose his pitbull obviously because he was firing at harvesters instead of the pitbull before. So Dackel's going to be able to save that. He probably could have saved it anyway. He could have just reverse moved to the war factory, and Bonu wouldn't have had a chance of killing that. Now notice how he puts the comm center up here. It's because Bonu can't actually see this area here. I'm pretty sure he can't see, or he can see that upgrade now. But yeah, he doesn't want to place it down here because obviously Bonu drove his pitbull through there, so he's trying to hide the fact that he's going for an airfield now. He's taking these scouts out. He's got 2 pitbulls versus 1, and Bonu like, alright, I better pull back. I don't want to lose my scouts there. He went for a triple ref, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. He's got the great ratio of 3 and 7. There's his comm center. But Dackel already has double airfield down, and 1 orca is done. 2 more orcas, you can see there, it's 11 seconds for an orca, 10 seconds for an airfield. So this airfield's always going to be 1 orca in front or thereabouts. And it looks like he's spending all his money. He's not going for a war factory tech here. No, he's built 1 predator tank just in case. and he's moving for an expand. No, you can't really decide, can he? He deploys and moves and deploys and moves, just edging ever so close to this expansion. And look at that bonus Roo using the Orca Strike here, and he's going to see what d.Dackel has, and d.Dackel's immediately going to attack with these Orcas because he knows that Bonus Roo can see his double Orca airfield, and he's coming over here, and Bonus Roo's going to be liking this because they're going to fly right over the pit bulls. Oh, geez, he fires off a volley. There goes the Orca Strike there. It will nail that harvester. d.Dackel's going to be loving that. The Orcas come back, snipe down another pit bull. They've destroyed 2 pit bulls, haven't lost an Orca yet. Have they got any damage? 2 of them have taken 1 hit. Now remember, it takes 3 hits to kill an Orca there. Yeah, the MCV is going to want to turn around there, delaying the expansion. d.Dackel doesn't want to risk losing these Orcas, obviously. He can't really afford to just build them and lose them all immediately. That would be very bad. Bonus Roo has a lot of pit bulls. The thing about this map here is that pit bulls, oh, there's a couple of Orcas over here. There's only 2, but there's, oh no, there's Orcas here. Not Orcas, pit bulls here. Jeez, Orcas, pit bulls. Like I was saying about the pit bulls, they're not going to come in handy the longer this game goes on because it's a closed map, so you can really just weld up the entrances and stuff like that, and pit bulls aren't going to do as well because obviously they can't take a lot of damage. Infantry will be alright. There's a few pit bulls coming around down here. There's a few pit bulls up there. The Orcas cannot get in. d.Dackel's Orcas are flying all over the place. His Conyard is under attack though, and the Orcas are going to get in and snipe it down, but d.Dackel is not watching his construction yard. Oh, Bonus Roo running into those guys over there, losing a few of his units, almost takes out that upgrade. Yes, he does take it, and that's critical there as well. Now the Orca Strike coming through, but d.Dackel's going to lose his Conyard. He probably wasn't paying attention there, but he does wipe out the power and kill a decent amount of pit bulls from Bonus Roo. You can see this is what I was talking about. The infantry are coming out, and the pit bulls are going to they're just going to suck. Now that's nice maneuvering there from d.Dackel to get his Orcas back around and not hit the not fly over these pit bulls here, which are almost dead. A few Orcas coming in. Oh, they snipe down a tank, but they are going to lose an Orca, so that's an even trade there. d.Dackel is pursuing his war factory tech. He's sold one of his airfields off and just gone for a single one. Now that's a good idea. He also has a crane. Now that's important because, one, he doesn't have to rebuild his construction yard anytime soon, although he is going to run out of Tiberium pretty soon. He has got a triple ref down, and he's got an army moving around here. It's rockets and predator tanks, and those pit bulls have nothing on it. Bonus Roo's going to have to do something about that. He's trying to rebuild some of his Orcas there. He has got an expansion down. d.Dackel is calling in the Bloodhounds here, so he's obviously got a lot of money to burn, and there's the Orca Strike. Both sides using all their Orca Strikes basically as soon as they're done. And Bonus Roo taking a little bit of damage on the Harvester there, but the Harvester account for d.Dackel, he has not lost any, I don't believe, but Bonus Roo has lost at least 1, maybe 2. Here come the Bloodhounds in the center of the map. We've got the Orcas, we've got the Bloodhounds, we've got the infantry squads. There's going to be a major push on Bonus Roo's base here. Meanwhile, these pit bulls get left behind and cleaned up by d.Dackel, and he's moving around to the expansion. He's going to do a 3-pronged attack. He's going to come up here through the middle, and he's going to come around the side here. And where are the Orcas? They're somewhere. I don't even know where they are. There's the, no, those are V-35s. The Orcas are flying there. No, they're Bonus Roo's Orcas. Oh man, a lot is about to happen. I can remember now. There's the Orcas by d.Dackel. He's flying in. He's going to snipe down that Harvester easy peasy, but he's going to lose most of his Orcas. Bonus Roo's Orcas are somewhere around there. I remember them being, but there's units over here cutting off Bonus Roo's attack. Bonus Roo's trying to move everything down there. It's not working. And meanwhile, d.Dackel's attacking over here. What do we got happening over there? Looks like d.Dackel's going to push an attack around there as well. And here come Bonus Roo's Orcas. Oh man, there's like 5 different fights happening at the same time. d.Dackel is pushing on this expansion here. Bonus Roo is sniping down these Harvesters, free reign here, and d.Dackel's got another attack around here, but he's going to fall back there now. A few of his units have ended up way over here, and they've been cutting off reinforcements, and all of a sudden Bonus Roo's expansion is looking pretty much dead. d.Dackel going to be able to hold the line up there. He's got to watch out. There's a lot of rifleman squads there, and meanwhile most of the Orcas from d.Dackel are down. And these forces here, he could try to grab the garrisons, so that's exactly what he's going to do. He's going to grab those garrisons, he's just going to resist for as long as possible, and he calls in the GDI Airborne, I believe. Was that GDI Airborne? No, he called in more Bloodhounds. That power cools down very quickly, I didn't know that. Or maybe he called in infantry before. I wasn't paying attention too much. d.Dackel trying to run infantry down, but he's generally retreating from the center area there. More V-35s flying out of the combat zone there, and d.Dackel is pushing on this base. He's got this garrison just causing problems for the reinforcements here. Bonus Roo's Orcas coming down. Are they going to attack this squad? It's a very heavy anti-air. So they've got APCs, rocket squads, and pit bulls, so he's not really going to want to engage that with Orcas. d.Dackel destroying all the defenses here. Now that bunker is completely ungarrisoned, and if he runs forward with his triple rocket, that'll just cause him a world of pain. Unless Bonus Roo grabs it first. He really should grab it first. Bonus Roo does have composite armor, and so does d.Dackel, so I didn't point that out. They both have composite armor. Harvester's trying to get the dead spike there. They're getting shot at by one tank, and there is an Orca there killing those pit bulls who are not paying attention. There's a lot of action going on down here, and there's more Orcas flying across. That's just bonus roos coming back to base. They may have struck d.Dackel's. Yeah, it looks like they may have struck him again because he's very short on Harvesters there. d.Dackel pulling back some forces there. Harvesters from bonus roo being transferred to the safe field now, but oh, somehow d.Dackel's got forces in here. He needs to attack move them because they're not attacking. They're kind of just spread out, but he's got ABCs here. He's going to fall back. He's got a lot of infantry to fall back on as well. And it looks like, yeah, he's finally realized a lot of those Harvesters actually gunned down the rocket squads there. But he is taking shots at them, and that Predator tank will get finished off by the Orcas there. Bonus through now, look at his force. It's scattered infantry, a lot of rifles, a lot of rockets, obviously having to sell off a lot of structures there, but he's got his expansion up. I mean, he has taken some serious damage there. He's got 3 Harvesters there. He's got 2 over here, so he can definitely send some out to Leech as well. And meanwhile, d.Dackel, oh, he's got to watch out. Bonus Roo sends all his Orcas in, not paying attention for a second there, and he's going to lose just 2 of them. Nice. The other 2 are on fire, so they're going to want to pull back. d.Dackel still has 1 Orca. It is a veteran. It's just chilling and flying around. He's not building anymore. He's just using it in his army, I think, at the moment. And d.Dackel, I think his attack ball is smaller than Bonus Roo's. Bonus Roo has Predator tanks and infantry, where it's APCs and infantry for d.Dackel here. But Predator tanks, they're not going to do much because really, what are they going to shoot at? The APCs? You know, there's not a lot to shoot at. And meanwhile, these ABCs can actually kill infantry. Now, bonus route, is he going to destroy these structures? Because they're kind of in the way now. If he destroyed them, he could level out a little bit here. But no, he's going to attack d.Dackel here. And what's happening back up there? There is an APC in there, but it's not doing a lot. d.Dackel, he is going to go run forward. I'm not sure why he's running forward there. He's trying to get the rockets in range of the Predator tanks, but this is bad. Orcas coming in over the top. They're probably going to be able to snipe down another Harvester. No, yes, they do get one, but both the Orcas go down. And d.Dackel, he can probably weather that one. He's still got three Harvesters here. So he's got a decent economy here. And those riflemen, I'm not sure where they're going. A couple of foxholes by either side would have just been a lifesaver in this game here. Neither side has AP ammo as well because, let's see, d.Dackel doesn't even have a comm center. He sold it. And Bonus Roo sold his as well. That's how desperate they are for cash in this game. And, I mean, since they sold that, no one can get AP ammo. And they kind of both need it, but they just don't have the money or the time to build that structure and get that upgrade. They need units right now because both sides are being aggressive. d.Dackel, very aggressive player. He's very known for being quite aggressive. And in his play styles and that, and Bonus Roo pretty much he's pretty unpredictable. He just plays all over the place. He forces you to play messy, I find. He's one of those players, when you play against him, he forces you to play messy because his combinations and his attacking is just, you know, all over the place there, but it's coherent at the same time. And he's just going to settle into this field. He's got 4 Harvesters. And d.Dackel's actually going to push forward. He's got a Shatter Tank, so he's got his comm center back. Bonus Roo not going for AP ammo. That Shatter Tank will make it back safely. Now this is bad because he can just cut through all those infantry there. Was that an Orca? No, that's not an Orca. No, there's an Orca up there. It is from d.Dackel, and he's going to snipe down a Harvester with it. Nice. Grabs one and instantly pulls back. Nice work there. Now he's building APCs. I would have thought he would have gone for more Shatterer tanks here because Bonus Roo doesn't have any Shatterer tanks. Although he's got a tech center now, so he can go for the sonic emitters, and it looks like that's what he's building here. Only 1 Shatterer tank from d.Dackel here. I would have thought he built more, but he decided to spend that on some APCs. Scouting squad there by Bonus Roo getting cleaned up now on both sides. They're stuck down here. Notice how the middle of the map, no one's got any eyes on the middle of the map. There's no scouts whatsoever. d.Dackel's spike is still intact. Bonus Roo's is gone, but neither side can see the middle of the map, and so they're both blocked out. They both probably think that each other has scouts up there, but not to be. They're going to continue to fight down here while there's still Tiberium down there. There is a beacon off. Oh, infantry standing in the tip field. d.Dackel might want to move those. He's obviously worried about... those Orcas have come back and sniped another Harvester there. Nice work by d.Dackel, so he's continued the Orca harassment here while Bonus Roo has not. And now there's infantry squads. d.Dackel's, most of his ground forces have been cleaned up, but he's going to be able to clean up Bonus Roo's forces with his towers. And there is a Shatterer tank just sitting right there. No AP ammo from d.Dackel, no AP ammo from Bonus Roo. And there we go. Those Orcas even striking, forcing Bonus Roo to sell his airfield, striking that power plant. That's expensive, and it's a lot of power gone. d.Dackel should move these infantry forces out of his tip field because obviously they're all dying. He may not be aware of that. He's not Zocom. He doesn't have tip field suits. He's just got composite armor. And that's what's making these infantry fights so prolonged, because they have a lot of armor upgrades, but they just don't have any weapons upgrades. And it looks like Bonus Roo's got a Juggernaut out. This is problems for d.Dackel. What's he going to do about that? He's gone back to a double airfield Orca, and he can't really support 2, but he should sell his crane. I don't think he needs his crane anymore. He might want to get his Conyard out of there because it's very close to Bonus Roo's base. This is what I'm talking about. Bonus Roo is going to sit here with the aid of his base defenses, he can sit back here with artillery, he can shell Dackel all day long, and I think Dackel might as well just sell this war factory and get as much money as he can. Although, hang on, he's going to be able to save it because he's got double airfield orca. He's going to snipe that down, and is he going to lose any of his orcas? And no, he doesn't lose any of his orcas, and he's going to destroy the sonic emitter now. It only got one shot off, didn't kill the shadow tank, so shadow tanks need to shoot right now, so they're going to die. Oh, one is going down, the other one is just going to escape, maybe behind the war factory. Yes, so Dackel, nice move there, saves the war factory, saves one of the shadow tanks. It is getting repairs now. And another scan goes off as well. He's going to strike harvesters. I think he has enough, maybe enough to one-shot. He needs 8 orcas to one-shot, but mind you, he's got a veteran one there, which adds extra damage. He needs to do something about that husk, otherwise it's going to be pretty pointless. You know, I mean, Bonu losing sonic emitters and juggernauts that fast, that's really bad, because you know he's not going to be able to replace them for much longer. He's got a little bit of Tib there. He can build up a decent army. But he's actually going to push now. He's got 2 juggernauts. He obviously recovered the other one. Sold his comm center off straight. Sold his war factory. Sold one of his refs as well. He's just going to spam inf. He is just going to spam inf now. He's like, hey, I got the artillery units. Dackel is falling back. There's no point continuing to build artillery units because Dackel doesn't have tech. And I can just overwhelm him with infantry here. His Conyard is under attack, so he's obviously thinking that once the Conyard's down, he is going to be set. There is an outpost up here, and it's just about to deploy. There we go, deploying down now. So Dackel does have another base. And that's going to become in real handy later on. There's the 6 orcas. They need to avoid the infantry, and there's pitbulls on the other side there. Oh, look at that. He's got infantry here. He's got pitbulls there. So those orcas aren't going to be able to get in. But one of the juggernauts very heavily damaged there, and I think he may just have to chill it. Look at that. He's even building engineers in preparation for losing now. This is the thing. He can, if he loses the juggernauts, he can just pick them straight back up now. And that's going to be a problem for Dackel, because when the juggernaut dies, it has an animation and it can't take damage while it's doing the animation. So not only has to destroy them, he has to wait for the animation to finish, then destroy the husk, and that's just going to leave him vulnerable. And he manages to get out of there without losing any orcas, and he's going to lose 1 orca far out. He got 1 harvester, almost got the jug. Not quite, but he saved most of his orcas there. Look at that veteran one. Only because it's veteran is it still alive. Otherwise it would definitely be dead. And that bunker going down there now. And bonus recapturing the spike. He's like, hey, I got spare engineers, let's take the spike. He hasn't worried about that silo yet. Those 2 juggernauts very heavily damaged, and he's moving his Conyard. What's happening up here? The orcas take down the power, and that's going to hurt Bonus. No, wait, he's got another one over here. Sells his tech center off and moves around here, but there's not a lot of Tiberium. And look at this. d.Dackel has a refinery down, and he's got 2 harvesters here. This is more than enough to resist for a long time. And Bonus is going to make a push, but watch out. His orcas don't have ammo. They have to go back. One has ammo. Can't quite drop that veteran juggernaut here. I think some foxholes would be really handy for Dackel right now. He could really hold the line with those. I mean, the juggernauts here, they're a problem, but he can handle this. There are 2 structures over here. Let's spin that around so I can move down there. Sometimes the Sage engine glitches out like that. You can't move all the way along the screen. I've said that like a million times. And oh man, he's actually going to get one of these juggernauts. I think 1 volley, and it's his. There we go. Nails it. Gets a rank up on those guys. That's very nice indeed. But Bonus does have a refinery down, and he does have an engineer. Is he going to be able to recover that husk? I think he is going to be able to. Dackel being forced back, and I think he may have used a force move there because he got suppressed and then jumped straight up out of it. So there we go. And Dackel is going to be able to. Not Dackel. Bonus is going to be able to reclaim that. He needs to move the other one because there is an orca strike coming in. He's going to move it. I'm not sure if that's by chance, but that orca strike will miss. Oh, there's more orcas. There's the orcas. They have not got hard points, I believe. They are going to snipe down the harvester. Bonus doesn't see it. May be able to pick off one. He does pick off one of the orcas. Every unit going to become important right now. Although, look at this. Dackel has 4. He has 4 harvesters up there at that field. Sells off one of his airfields, so obviously not looking to pursue more than 1 field of orcas. Probably a good idea considering he's up against basically infantry now. Those orcas aren't going to be able to do much. No foxholes from Dackel, and he's going to attack you. It's going to be, like I said, there's no damage upgrades, there's only armor upgrades. So that's going to, it's going to take a while for these guys to rip through each other. And here come the orcas from the back, and Bonus didn't leave any rockets behind. He isn't even going to get a volley off. Oh man, it looks like he had a move order down instead of an attack move. And looks like Dackel, he's wasting a few of his units there, shooting at the engineer. I don't know how that guy got so close to the front. There is 1 pitbull there, and it does get a harvester, surprisingly. That harvester must have been damaged. He better get out of this. Those harvester guns will actually kill him. And look at that, all the other pitbulls being rallied up there now, so he's obviously going to rally up there and destroy them. Tech center down by Dackel. Bonus needs to kill Dackel, like, kind of right now. Orca's going back to base for some repairs, and there is going to be an attack down here. Oh, look at that. I'm not sure how the Juggernauts ended up here. Bonus must be looking at something else. Yes, that pitbull there is going to be destroyed by the harvester guns. All the other pitbulls will be heading up there very soon. And look at that, the rockets targeting The Juggernaut's there, and the Rifleman squad's running to the structure. He gets 2 squads in. Not sure how damaged they are. I really can't see what's going on here. And look at that, these guys shooting at each other. Rockets going on the building. Nice work there while the rifles take the enemy rockets here. Oh, Orca Strike comes in. Oh, that hurts. That hurts big time. And there is one engineer, and he does get the Juggernaut Husk. The other Husk is dead. The other Husk is down and gone. So no more Juggernauts. I mean, he doesn't even have a war factory. Bonus Rue has nothing but 2 spikes at the moment. And there's the Harvest. There's the Pitbulls there. Gonna snipe another Harvester down. Not sure what happened to the rest of them. They may have been destroyed. I'm going to say that, oh no, there's Orcas up there. Oh, Elite Orca now. But Dackel's base is under attack. His war factory is down here. Oh man, there's a Shadow. It needs to take a shot right now. Can he get a shot off? Yes, he does. And look at it, carves through all those infantry. But the composite armor, of course, now allows them to withstand at least one shot like that. Engineer is coming around. I think Dackel's all but up. He's got his crane. It's got a structure. He drops the structure. What was it? It was a power plant. He's only got a barracks. Oh man. He needs to drop some other kind of production structure. He's going to lose his airfield. If he loses his airfield, he's not going to have any more production structures other than a barracks. And the crane is still not down. It's a very weak target, and Bonus Rue is taking his sweet time getting rid of it. He's going to wipe out the Orcas. But here we go. He probably should have targeted that one first. Very weak structure. Dackel actually sells off his airfield, and now he's going to target the crane, although nothing has been building for a while. So it looks like Dackel is content with his remaining structures. He has an airfield, and he has a barracks. That's his only production structure left. He's still at the crane. He's not selling up here. And there you go, sells off the power plant and sells the crane off. And he's probably going to sell that last structure there unless Bonus Rue destroys it. Now Bonus Rue is almost out of units here. He's only got a couple of rifles. Like I said, he's got a Grenadier squad there. He's got nothing. He's got a barracks and a construction yard. Be interesting to see whether he sells his construction yard off. Now Dackel can only build air units and infantry, and he's only got 3 harvesters here, but that's obviously far superior to what Bonus Rue has. And Bonus Rue now, he's just going to attack with everything he's got. I think he's got the Juggernaut now. Theoretically, if he can protect the Juggernaut, he may be able to win. Is that an Orca still flying around? There is still an Orca flying. It's a heroic Orca. Oh man, where has that heroic Orca been? I don't know how he got heroic. There was an elite one before, but he's managed to score himself heroic, and Dackel's just using it to scout around to see if Bonus Rue has any other bases. And Bonus Rue just powering on 2 spike. He's got an engineer there now. He obviously needs it just in case the Juggernaut goes down. But I mean, the time it took that he stalled there, that has allowed Dackel to build some hammerheads, and he's actually got 3 zone heads. And that is going to be very... He doesn't have APM, I remember, so this is going to be... Yeah, I would have put the rockets in the build. Yeah, look at that. Bails out, puts the rockets in. And oh no, the zone units aren't firing because obviously the airfield was in the way there. You need to remove all obstacles so they can see, unlike the air units which can shoot over structures, the infantry can't, so they have to move them over there, if I explain that easily. But he just lost his last 2 production structures. That's it. So there's no reason to have these harvesters anymore, and here it comes. Bonus Rue may get a victory here. He just needs to hold off this harvester charge, and he comes in and, oh man, crushes the harvesters with the Juggernaut. But he doesn't have enough infantry to kill those 4 hammerheads, and 3 of them are zone heads. And that is going to be the end of Bonus Rue there. Oh man, Dackel cannot produce any more structures or units or anything, in fact. So these are his last units, and Bonus Rue, he really had no choice but to surrender there. So there you go. That's why that game was Hall of Fame. It was pretty crazy. It goes for 21 minutes, 41 seconds. For the Hall of Fame Revival here, a remake of one of my other VODs which was released on Wii Game. You can even go and check that one out just to compare them, to see how times have changed and that. But anyway, let's go through the stats. You probably, I mean, most people stop the video at this point in time, but if you like stats, this is the place to be. We have 21 minutes, 41 seconds. Dackel got 139,633 to Bonus Rue's 117,090. So he got $22,000 more than Bonus Rue. Yeah, that's right, $22,000 more. So $22,000 more in a 21 minutes is a nice advantage. It's reasonable, it's noticeable, it allows him to build just that many more units, and at the end of the game he did have quite a few expensive units left in the form of the zone heads. Not sure if that was the best idea to counter with, but it did the job. Units lost almost identical, 164 to 161, that means the kill-death ratio is very, very close, 0.96 to 1.01 in favour of Dackel here. Units killed 162 to 158, and the units created, look at this, they both created the exact same amount of units, they both built 131 units. But obviously the difference here is that Bonus Rue was forced to sell off 38 of his structures. He lost a total of 53, and that's what killed him. He just lost his base. and he couldn't obviously outmatch d.Dackel, even though he did a bloody good job of it. He came very, very close here. Structures created, only 7 more in favour of Bonusru, but of course when he just lost so much, he seemed to have a lot more units, but yeah, the units tab is the same. Let's go to the resources tab. Pretty even all game. Bonusru ahead. That was funny considering how aggressive d.Dackel was, and of course d.Dackel steamed ahead when he obviously got the top field, and Bonusru couldn't handle that. Structures, you can see there, like I said, Bonusru very down on his macro there. His base was just getting trashed all game, and he couldn't really defend it, where he only started to destroy d.Dackel's base at the end of the game. Units up and down, obviously d.Dackel very, very aggressive here. Doesn't look like he caused the damage he needed to. He killed a lot of units, but he just didn't kill a lot of harvesters, and then halfway through the game he started to kill more harvesters. Bonusru just shot up there because he's one of those players who likes to just sell everything at certain points of the game and just go all in. And that almost paid off for him, so that was very, very close there. You can see they lost too many units right there, and then right at the end he just lost everything. So that was an incredibly good game. Remake of an old VOD for the Hall of Fame Revival. I hope you all enjoyed this episode. There is one more episode of the Hall of Fame Revival coming up. I can't say when it's going to be out. Just stay tuned to my channel. And yeah, until next time, I'm Green Zero, and I'll see you all later.